And one of the first things that I want to share is the concept of, if you look closely at the screen, I'm just going to type it out. That is not, there it is. Hold on. There we go. Ruler. Pause for a second. Pause for the cast, and ask yourself what this word means. There's, if you a native English speaker, there's probably a couple things that come up. Here's the first, and it's interesting. This tool here that I'm selecting is a ruler. In Blender, you have these squares in the they call it the viewport. Each of these represents, ideally, you can actually use this to design 3D like concepts, and so you can transpose the literally down to the minute detail what you are building, what it is you're building. So this is supposed to represent 2 meters. That's about 6 feet, right? Without going in too many directions, because my mind overloads in like multi-dimensional ways. The idea of a ruler is, something that is consistent. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, and what you could ask yourself is, actually, let me try, because I wanted to do this in 2 ways. All right, so you have a measuring device, right? But then you also have, hold on, I might be retarded. Yes, I am. I do think I am. Retarded. Meaning slowed in some way. To retard the proofing of bread as the yeast rises. Yeast causes the dough to rise. They have something, I learned this when I worked at Pizza Hut, they have something called a retarder. Or if you're sorry, I'm still looking for this file. If you are in, let's say, a firefighter, there's something called fire retardant. Okay, that's not, I don't know if that's what I'm wanting to do, but that's what we're going for. That's what we're going with. All right, so you have a ruler as a measuring device, and you have a ruler as a mushroom king, maybe a psychopath. I don't know. He is a mystery. He really is, because, and even still today, like, I'll wring my hands and scream and fucking fuss about it, and say, oh, this motherfucker, like what he did with the J6 people. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like it was essentially a honeypot. But now there's like the twistedness of the fuckery that there were people who spent years in jail who are still Trump supporters. Like, how? Because of, anyway, I don't want to make this a political ordeal. I just wanted to show you the 2 concepts of a ruler, and then to discuss them, because you have that concept of what rules, right? A ruler, in terms of a measuring device, like these are meters, 1, 2 meters, which makes this cube, what would that be? 2 cubed. What is 2 cubed? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2. 8 cubic. Is that right? 2 on each side? Wait, if I go back to orthographic view, no, it's 1 this way, 1 that way. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, so yeah. 8 cubic meters. The orthographic view only shows the front, though. So you could break it up. Anyway, the concept of a ruler is about having something that is consistent. Without the ability to say what a meter is, this would have no meaning. So a ruler, rules that are written down, like laws, all of these concepts are about objectivity and the importance and the significance of objectivity, of something that is not subject to human interpretation or necessarily subject to human interpretation. It is beyond, it transcends the subjective experience. A meter is a meter no matter what. And that is just going to always be the case. A rule, such as the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States, is about 250 years old. Actually, next year it'll be 250 years old. Wow. It transcends time. It is a reference, something you reference. Without the concept of a meter that is not my meter, it is not his meter. You don't have a Trump meter. Do you know what I'm saying? By the way, Grok made this image. Shout out to Grok the AI. I really need to cut this short. You have... okay, so let me finish the ruler thing. You have that which is and can be referenced. Sorry, I'm being distracted. By the way, yesterday there was a fucking, for sure, an attempted hit. The guy. Here's how it went down.